Okay, we are going to be doing our Unit 2 review. I will be walking you through it. The next couple slides are the pages to do the review. If you would like to have those pages in front of you while I walk you through it, that would be fine. If you want a paper copy of the review, you can go to the office and ask for it, and you can get a paper copy. But I am going to walk you through this review. It's really important that you pay attention because the test is just like this. So if you know how to do this, you should do very well on the test. They've just got different numbers, but it's set up just like this. So here we go. The very first one says 4 plus 12. 4 plus what equals 12? So you have to think 4 and then add on till you get to 12. And the answer for that would be 4 plus 8 equals 12. Then 40 plus what equals 120. As you can see, the 4 is the same. They just added a 0. So we're going to add a 0 to our answer. So our answer was 8. So this would be 80 because we added 1 0. And here we added 2 zeros. 400 plus what equals 1200. It's the same basic number, but this one you added a 0, this we add 2 zeros. So this one should be 800, which is 800. So 400 plus 800 equals 1200. The next one is a subtraction. 16 minus 9 equals what? Well, you count on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That would be 7. So you put a 7 here. The next one is 26 minus 9. The 6 and the 9 are basically the same. So you know that it's going to have a 7. Here we take away 1 from the 2, so it would be 1. So it would be 17 would be our final answer. Again, this one, the 6 and the 9 are the basic numbers, so we know that's at 7, and we'll just take away 1 from the 7, and that would be a 6. So the answer is 67. That's how they want you to get your answer. The next problem is trying to find the rule to these boxes. Now, these are arrows that go to the next number, but the nice thing is this one already tells you the rule, so you know that it's going up by 10. So I would start here. Okay, 32 plus 10 would be 42. 42 plus 10 would be 52. 52 plus 10 is 62. Now, to get the answers for this, you're just going backwards, so you're subtracting 10. So 32 take away 10 would be 22. 22 take away 10 would be 12. Then down here you have to figure out the rule. So I'm looking at this, and remember we are doing multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So you have to realize that it could be any of those. So 1 to 2, first of all, I think, is it going up or down? Well, 1 to 2 is going up. And then I think, oh, it's going up by 1. So maybe 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. Oh, it's not plus. It's not addition. So let's go. It wouldn't be subtraction because it's not going down. Let's try multiplication. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And 16 times 2, you just double it. Times 2 means you double the number. You're doubling it every time. So that would be like 16 plus 16 is 32. So, oh, my rule, it works for all of them. So now I know that my rule is times 2. Okay? Then we're going to move on to the next page. These are number stories. You need to write a number model with a question mark. Please follow the directions because everyday math is all about working it out. So make sure you work these out and not just put the answer. Solve the number story. You can use a diagram like this one, or this one, or this one. Madison ran for a total of 48 minutes on Monday and Tuesday. She ran for 30 minutes on Monday. How many minutes did she run on Tuesday? Well, I know her total amount is 48. So we know the total. So that would be like you could put 48 in this box. We know she ran 30 minutes on Tuesday. That's part of it. We know part of it is 30. And we don't know how many she ran on Tuesday. So we need to know this other part. When we need to know a part of a problem like this, and we already know the total, then we need to know what the difference is between this number and this number. So we're subtracting. So 48, you're going to write 48 minus 30 equals question mark. Then you're going to go over here because they want you to work it out. They don't want you just to put the answer. They want you to work it out. So you're going to write 48 minus 30. And I would do it up and down because it's easier to work it up and down. 48 minus 30 equals what? And if you work it out, the answer will be 18. And it's 18 what? It's 18 minutes. So you're going to write 18 minutes down here, but you've got to work it out. Okay? The next one is, how do you know your answer makes sense? We've been talking about this in class. If your answer, if the total is 48 minutes for both of them, if your answer was bigger than 48 minutes, that would not make sense. You know that you add Monday and Tuesday together to get 48. So Monday has to be less than 48. Tuesday has to be less than 48. And 18 is less than 48. So I know that my answer makes sense because 18 is less than 48 minutes. And my answer needs to be less than 48 minutes. That's why I know it makes sense. So that was what you would write in these lines right here. Moving on. One Mississippi alligator clutch, we talked about a clutch is a nest, has 41 eggs. Another Mississippi alligator clutch has 29 eggs. How many more eggs are in the first clutch? Guess what? There is a clue word. How many more? When you see the words, how many more, those are clue words that you are subtracting. A lot of people think you're adding, but you are subtracting. So you are going to take 41 minus 29 equals question mark. And then you're going to go over here and you're going to work it out. You're going to put 41 minus 29 equals, and you're going to work it out right here because that's a point. If you don't work it out, you will miss a point. And then you're going to put the answer down here. The answer, I'm not going to tell you. I want you to work it out. And then the unit is eggs. We're finding out how many eggs. So the answer and eggs goes here. Remember, the question mark goes here. The 41 minus 29 equals question mark. How do you know your answer makes sense? Well, there are 41 eggs and there are 29 eggs. So if your answer was less than 41, actually that would work. Okay, so your answer should be less than 41 because they want to know how many more. So your answer should be less than 41. So it says, how do you know your answer makes sense? Because it is less than 41. That's how it makes sense. If our answer turned out to be 72, that wouldn't make sense. So we know that 41 is bigger than 29. So the difference between those two is going to be less than 41. Okay, we're going to go on to the next one. Number 7. Camden read the number story below. Then he read a picture and wrote 2 number models to keep track of his thinking. So he actually did the pictures for you. Look at that. Mrs. Wilson has 2 packs of crayons with 6 crayons in each pack. He gave 5 of the crayons to her students. How many crayons does she still have? So here is a picture, and here is a picture of the 2 packs with 6 in each one. And then she gave 5 away. And now, how much does she have left? So here's the number models. Do Camden's number models fit the number story? So 2 times 6 equals 12. 12 minus 5 equals 7. Does that match the picture? Yes, it does. Because 2 times 6, there you go, is 12. And then she gave 5 away, so she subtracted 5, and she ends up with 7. You just have to explain that right here. Just like I said that. You explain why these numbers go with this picture. There are 6 hot dog buns in a pack. How many hot dog buns are in 6 packs? You may draw a picture to help you solve. And if you draw a picture, that would be great. So you're going to think of there are 6 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there are 6 in each one. I would just draw 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. And which one would you use? 6 plus 6 or 6 times 6? Well, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is actually the same as 6 times 6. So this is the one you're going to circle, and then you're going to find the answer. You're going to add 6 plus 6 times and get your answer and put it right here. And it says, how did you solve this problem? Well, we added 6 packs 6 times, and that's how we got the answer. We added 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 6 times, and we got the answer. So you need to write that right here, because everyday math is about explaining how you got your answer. Now, you have 3 rows of chairs with 6 chairs in each row. How many chairs do you have in all? You're going to draw an array on this grid. So you're going to go 3 rows and 6 chairs. So 1, remember how we did an array? We did X's. So we're going to do an X, 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 6 across and 3 down. 6 and 6. You're going to make an array. And then it says circle the number model that fits 3 times 6 or 3 plus 6. When we do an array, it is times. So we're going to circle the times. And then you're going to figure out what is 3 times 6, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6. So figure it out and put that in here. Now, sharing 15 marbles. equally.